Well, welcome back, you beautiful spuds. Hey, thanks so much for clicking on this video. I hope you are ready to jump into this potato stream, float with me as we get into this video. Basically, I just figured I'd just kind of shoot the... Can I say that's too soon? I can't say. I'll bleep that word out. We're just gonna, just talk, and I figured we just kind of have a little little float down this potato stream as I play a couple games of Magic. I recently just kind of got back into Arena. I just have such a... I really do enjoy Arena. I don't want to talk bad about it. I will say, though, with just how... I don't know how the game... I just feel like with it being online and playing, you definitely see several different games that are the same. You get this meta where everyone gets into these habits where they're like, well, this is the deck that wins, this is the deck that beat me. So then they just basically rebuild that deck, and then I find it over and over again, you're just playing the same deck multiple times. Where, I don't know. And I guess you still have that when you go and you play face-to-face. But I just feel like maybe I just feel like it's not as meta because, you actually have to physically buy the cardboard. Where this, it's just digital. I don't know. I also feel Arena is very lackluster. Everybody's in a hurry. I feel like everyone's rude. And I don't know. I guess, realistically, if you could chat or say more, it probably would be more toxic, which is why they won't implement it, because they probably know you're not going to get a very nice playground. I don't know. I just wish there was some more options, because, I've always found, Commander and Magic to be, to me, a laid-back game that you and some fellow nerds, you're just playing a game. I know it can get competitive, but, I've always found it fun. I love table politics, where you're just kind of cutting up around. And, you don't get that in Arena. Though, of course, table politics is more of when you're, playing in a pod, and you're trying to, judge the table. I don't know. It's just one of those things. But, yeah, I think this is my black-white deck that I'm just kind of... I don't even know if it's really a great deck in strength compared to what they got. I feel like it's getting a little outdated. The Final Fantasy set hit, and then I do want to physically go and play with the new set that's coming out, that Edge of Tomorrow, or whatever. I might have murdered the name. But I really like that. I don't know. I think the space theme, the Kamigawa block kind of did not steampunk, but it was kind of like a cyberpunk. That's not steampunk, cyberpunk. So it kind of had the futuristic side to it. And I did play that block. I did like the Kamigawa block. It was nice, the Neo Destiny. But since then, I've been kind of blah. I've missed many of the new sets. And, some of it is, they've re-tiered Commander decks. They banned some stuff, which some of it I understood why they banned. Other things, I don't feel like I agree with the bans, but whatever. I just feel like instead of them just having 4 brackets now, I think it's 4. No, there's 5 brackets. 4 or 5 brackets. I guess there is 5 brackets. I almost say make 10 brackets and just have all of your power levels. 10 being pretty much everything goes. I just feel that it's just getting so... And I know Wizards is trying to keep demands with new players. I don't know. I really feel... I don't think I'm going to win this match, sorry. I just feel like the way it is now... Oh, yep. that's definitely going to take away my my ability to win. Oh yeah, I'm screwed. I just feel like the way Magic is now, it's just gotten a lot harder to play at the shop and just in general. And like collecting cards, I've been losing hard on like collecting more paper cards. I see so many reprints damaging like the amount of money I have in cards. And like the stuff that I didn't pay for, you know, the stuff that I paid not a lot for, yeah, you got that, buddy. I got nothing. The stuff that I paid for that then went up in price and then they reprinted and went back down in price, that doesn't bother me. But it's the stuff that, like, I really wanted it. I was like, well, this card's, you know, I just get it. And then you drop all that money and then they reprint it and then you're looking at, oh, wow, that card that I spent like 40, 50 bucks on. Or I guess the one that I'm thinking of, the one that I spent 75 bucks on is now a $40 card. And that hurts. That really hurts when you do that to your players, your established players, because here I spent hard cash and now I'm probably not going to sell it unless something major happens. But it's like, man, now you're telling me that everyone else can get these cards that I spent way good money for, and they're getting it for half the price. It kind of burns me. Let's see. Do I want to be able to look at his card? Probably. So I'll keep that. And I can do it twice. Maybe take some stuff out of his hand. I don't know. I'm almost thinking about getting rid of the bats, but the bats sometimes are helpful. The only problem with the bats is after you play them, if you don't buff them, they're then just a target because they're just a 1/1 flyer. So, yeah. Alright, am I doing it? Yeah, there's really nothing else to do. The only good thing is they have lifelink, so if I like bump them, they're not bad. Let's see, what does he got? Ooh, yeah. Is there a right choice? What is he going to be able to play? He's got 2 lands. He's going to get 2 cards. Yeah. I guess I'll take the guy. Make him sack one of his creatures. Yep, just play them all. I don't think I'm winning. Yep, see, can't block. Just get his guy back. Oh, yeah, I don't know about playing another bird. Or bird. I think I need a blocker. So I really feel like this black-white deck either needs to be completely overhauled or I need to maybe switch it up. Maybe do black-blue. I had a black-blue deck. It's not standard anymore, but it was really good. Let's see. But yeah, and it's just kind of where I'm at with Magic. I'm excited for Edge of Tomorrow. I'm gonna play in the pre-release. I'm looking forward to hopefully a fun time. The previews and everything that they've released looks really good. I don't think I have money to buy a box. I'm probably just gonna buy packs, and then of course I might try to play a couple limit. Either a sealed or after. I'm gonna play the pre-release, but other than the pre-release, I might try to play a sealed or like another
we can save everyone.
Like draft or something. Not looking good. I'll gain some life back and get to draw a card. I got him down to 9 though. He's got a lot of creatures. He's gonna kill me with these creatures. Make me discard a card. I guess the land. Oh, he has no creatures that are 4. I don't think he has enchantments. All he's doing is creatures. I don't know if I got this one. I think I'm going to lose again. Swinging with 2 Death Touchers. Oh, and a 2/2. I might block the 2/2 and just let it happen. No, let's kill that. Yeah, let's get rid of the Death Toucher. Maybe you won't see that one. The other 2/2's fine.
Finish what we started.
Other than that, I hope if you're still here, I hope you're having a wonderful day or a great day. If it's a great day, I hope it can upgrade to a wonderful day. And please give me a comment. Let me know what you're thinking. If there's been a video or anything I've done that you'd want to see more of or you want to see less of, let me know. This is what it is. It's a potato stream. I'm not going to tell you it's more than what it is, but I definitely, I'm not going nowhere, so this is what you're going to get. And of course, give me a like if you like what you like. If you don't like what you like, then give me a dislike. And if you hate me or like me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. That way you can know what I'm up to. Sweet. I pulled that out. Okay. Did not expect that victory. He stalled. He had a whole bunch of creatures, but he stalled out. And he had nothing to take care of my board. But yeah, other than that, I want to work on another Satisfactory video. I have been really making some progress on Satisfactory, like an ungodly amount of progress. And I need to kind of do an upgrade, an update, and share some more. And then probably talk about some more. I think I'm just going to continue. I might reshare some more of my childhood to adulthood music choices and just continue from where my last video was. So I made that thing a long time ago. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, you might have to check it out. It's my 3rd Satisfactory video, but I haven't done those in a while. I just keep forgetting to record what I got, or I should say the stuff that I have recorded. I haven't put any audio to it. But yeah, I that's my next, I think my next big project, which isn't really a big project, but like actually going through my own memory and like memory lane, going through like music that I had while talking, in like a podcast setting, talking about just how the songs made me feel, what I liked about them, what I think about them now, and then kind of sharing with everyone. I would definitely say, my music choices through the years have constantly changed, grown, redrifted, pulled away. I've kind of just gone all over the place with my music. Oh, they took my guy back. Okay. Or took their card back. Not looking good. Ugh. This match, I don't know. He's playing... Oh, I need to add... That's a good card, Bloodghast. They reprinted that, I guess, for standard. Wow. He is nice. I like him. He's gonna be a problem for me. Especially when I don't have... He ain't gonna let me have anything. Because even if I board wipe or kill him, he just gets it back. If he plays a land, that's too freaking good. It's too good. I don't know what to do here. I'm really at a loss. He's gonna get me. I I got like no options. He's just gonna pick away at me. But why I'm thinking before I just get a brain aneurysm and I just stop talking. Trying to focus on two things, playing a game and talking at the same time. Maybe other people can do it. I can do it sometimes. Other times it's, you try to do you start thinking too hard and you're like, I can't talk at the same time. But what does everyone think on here of Stranger Things? I am so ready to end the thing. It's just been forever. Ever and ever. I just want to see it resolved and see what happens, I want to watch them beat Vecna. I want to see what happens to Elle and what happens to Mike and the rest of the gang. Does Max wake back up? What's going on with the other character? There's a whole bunch. I've really enjoyed the show. I would have to say I have rewatched it 3 times. And the last time I watched it was a loose watch. It's good. Rewatching it, I would say there are parts in it that rewatch is maybe it was just nostalgia. There are some draggy parts. Yeah, I'm done. You got me, buddy. I can't do nothing with that blood gas. I just feel that you can tell definitely season 2, I feel like they hadn't actually figured out what they were doing. And so there's definitely a couple decisions, and then of course you can tell in the other seasons that I feel like they felt like they had to time jump and they were rushing, and there's several decisions that unfortunately you get into this position where you just have you're working with, it's as you're writing and as stuff happens, you get into this situation where things are moving slower than what you want, so then you have to make changes to storyline because you're working with children, and on top of that, you're working with limitations based on the time and everything. So I'm intrigued to see how it ends, and it'll be finally a good thing. I think hopefully with it ending, you'll actually I can take it off my list of just stuff, and then it'll be a fond memory, something that because I'm gonna be honest, I actually like completed stuff where it's you have a set goal, the beginning, here's the end. And then, if I'm not boring everybody, another thing is I am, sadly, slowly, but I feel like I'm going fast. I'm way now into the 300s for One Piece. I continue to consume and enjoy the story arcs. Finally, I did the whole Water District 9, and then that kind of follows in. I guess it stays in District 9, but then you cross over to the military base on there as well, and I'm already blanking on what the name is for the military base, but they just got Robin back, and they just escaped, and weirdly enough, it was very emotional. The Going Merry has returned, So I don't know what this means. Are they going to actually do a real farewell, or are we just keeping the ship? Is there going to be some like weird magical, just like nope, the ship isn't dying. It's just going to keep itself together forever. So I'm quite intrigued. It's quite. I don't know where they're going with it, but I don't know. It feels good. It's definitely. I enjoyed the reveal of the ship being there to save them yet again. Some of the stuff they do, though, is hilarious because it's like they're surrounded by ships. All the ships are like, we're going to blow you up. And then they do this like little slow montage where everyone's like they're like, instead of just shooting them, of course they can't, but they're like, we're going to count down from 5 or 10 to shoot you. And it's like, okay, I guess they're reloading the cannons, maybe. So there's all of these ships with a bajillion cannons, but all the cannons have been fired. They all have to load at the same time. Okay. And then they dive into the water where the Going Merry is, and it's like, no one saw the Going Merry? Okay, that's fine. Magic, I watch Doctor Who, so hell, for all I know, it could have had a perception filter. The magic that's keeping the boat alive that brought the boat to them. Hell, maybe it's like percepting to itself to where no one noticed it. Because I can go for that. I feel like the more you think in like sci-fi, or I should say fantasy, like D&D, like, yeah, sci-fis are on, like fantasy, of like, don't overthink about the show. The show was made to be silly, comical. It's about friendship. It's about this adventure. It's about, being the best. And it's just, I just love how like some of the stuff they do is just like straight up wizardry. It's like, how does this work? It doesn't, it's like, I feel like I really think they added the shells, all of the power stone things that they got from Skypiea to Usopp's arsenal, and then Usopp was able to modify the magic staff that he gave Nami to do weather and all that. It's like, how did you do this? This is magic. This is like something an artificer would do. How else could you explain this in the setting that it is, other than thinking it in that terms? Like when you think of this, like if magic exists, and like every, like, the show just is a lot funnier. And I cracked my, like, there's so many times that I'm just laughing hysterically. There was a scene earlier in the show where they actually have, they're in a tournament or a competition with another captain, and of course if you win the game you can steal a member of their crew. And it's just funny because there's like a scene in it where they're playing basically dodgeball, and I lost it. They do this part where they kick the ball and it's like flying out at them, and you see all of the characters just dodge out of the way. And then Usopp just gets smacked in the face after, because it's like it's going, and then you're like, oh, Luffy darts out of the way, then Zoro darts out of the way, and Sanji darts out of the way, and then all that's left is Usopp, and he does not, and it's like the slow-mo where you just watch, you're like, oh, he's getting hit, and it's so hilarious. I don't know, some of the stuff, like just in this last story arc, Luffy he can't move anymore, and they're getting shot at and pursued on the Going Merry by all of the military fleet of the Marines. And he's crawling on his chin. He almost reminded me of freaking Naruto. He's freaking can't move, and he's just inching along like a centipede with just his chin scooting along. He's like, I can fight. And then he gets over there, and Sanji and Zoro's like, you know what? Yeah, you can. And they just grab him and use him as they just stretch him out to just bungee all of the cannon fire back at the soldiers. And Nami is just like, I don't know if it was Nami or Usopp, but one of them makes a comment of like, what are you doing and all this, and then they just, again, I lose my shit. It's just this little bitty thing, but like it then pans to them and you see Zoro and Sanji, and they just got like their like a peace symbol up, but then you look down and Luffy's doing it too. He has also the peace sign. So like, because like they basically say that, like, they're like, oh yeah, like, you know what, we did need you, Captain, after all. And it's just like, it's hilarious, because like he was just like a part, like he was just like, it's cool, you used, I was helpful. So, I don't know, it's just stuff like that that's hilarious. But will I ever become current? I don't know, probably not. I'm trying hard. It doesn't seem very, very likely. But, shoot, I didn't really plan much for this video. This video isn't that much. If you're still here, thanks. Give me a like, give me a comment. Shoot, tell me if there's something you want to talk, I don't know, any topic or something you want to hear. I just was making this to just kind of touch base. Most of my views are from shorts, though I'm not going to ever stop making videos like this. I want to do a video for Satisfactory. I keep putting it off. This should have been Satisfactory, but instead I just did a little sit down where I could talk and play. But I would really like to show what I got. I still think it looks like trash to like a professional player for Satisfactory, but I do got a lot. I'm getting up to like 400 hours, and I like what I got. It's still kind of rough in some areas, but I mean, everything works. But I definitely want to do to catch up, because I have not shown progress in a long time. So what I'm going to do is, I got all my original save files. I'll go back through and do some commentary and like actually show a progression of each part, and do like a little quick progression and maybe talk about something. I don't know, maybe more One Piece, or I might talk more about some of my music from my childhood growing up, and because I like a lot of different things. But other than that, I'm not going to waste any more time. I don't know how much longer I have on this video of footage, because I'm not looking at it as I'm recording this. So look, you beautiful Spuds, have a wonderful day. I mean that from the bottom of this big Spud's heart. And not just a great day, a wonderful day. I ruined it, but it's fine. I'll do it better on the next one. I'm just going to put a song, or like a little soundtrack, to the rest of my game. If you want to watch it, you can. Help me out. If you're bored and you're made it this far, you're cool to check out now. You can get out of the stream whenever you want to. Other than that, have a wonderful rest of your day, and yeah, later.